So welcome here. And today Archangel Zadkiel wanted to come in and help us clear our intuition and open it and talk a little bit about what we need to do to keep it clear and why sometimes we can't get the answers that we want or that we're looking for, and what covers it up. Ah, so, and as I talk about this, if you have any questions, um, you can unmute yourself is the best thing and let me know, or type it in the chat. And if there's anything that you need healing with, please let me know that also, either way, and we'll add that in. So what is I he's like yeah, I'm like, so what is divine guidance? And to me, divine guidance comes in a couple different ways. It comes from other beings like the angels or Jesus, or so it comes from them, and or it's from my own higher knowing, my own self, my soul. So there's a couple different ways that I, anyway, receive guidance. And when I first started, I remember it was only from the angels. Like I just thought, I don't know what I thought, but anyway, I was, looking for guidance from them, and I still do. I still do look for guidance from them. And then it seems like when I'm in the flow, then I don't have to like think about where it comes from. Like it's just there. And I've worked with my higher self, I've worked with my soul, and my whole, I don't know if you know my story, but part of my process has been becoming whole with all those parts of me. And that's part of what the angels have helped with. So for me, that's what divine guidance and higher guidance and intuition means. If it's something else for you, please let me know. Um, um, some people could get it from guides if you work with guides. I just tend to work with the angels, mostly, and that's my path. That's my path. So what can block it? It can be blocked if we have our own set of beliefs, if we have fear or anger or doubt or resentment, if we're trying to control what it is, if maybe we're not ready to hear it, maybe we're in a state that we're so far out from it that we just can't get it. I know I've had people that wanted to do me to do readings, and it's like you can't even tap in to them. And I talked to other people because I thought, oh, that's me. And so sometimes that's the case. There can be darkness or different energies, uh, maybe other people's energy or thoughts that you're connected to. Um, and so it's really important what Archangel Zadkiel was telling me before I got on, is to keep our energy clear. You probably hear me talk about that all the time, and it's a constant. It's a constant. And we all need others at times. So, if you reach out, it's become less for me, but sometimes I still need others and their guidance, their help, because there's things that it's too close. It's too close. And so sometimes we just don't get it. And I don't need it as much now, but sometimes we still do. So and then there's, how do you receive it? How do you receive your guidance? How do you know? How do you maybe maybe you get it and it's a knowing, and then you have to learn to trust the knowing. Maybe you get it and it's a feeling and you're not sure if it's yours or somebody else's, or what it is, so you have to learn to trust that. If you see things, sometimes if you have a vision, you might have to interpret that vision. It could be a symbol, it could be, I mean, who knows what it is for you. There's so many different ways. You might get a feeling. You might get a feeling that you should do something or say something or whatever, and it can be a combination of all those things. So what I teach, and we just talked about this in our class, is trusting the way that you get it. And does anybody know, if you know how you receive guidance, what your clair is? If you feel, see, feel, or know, can you type it in the chat? Just out of curiosity, or a combination of those things. So, with all the energies that can be blocking those things, and then we have to learn to trust them, and we have to learn to interpret them. And I remember when I started, I'm a knower, and sometimes I'll hear, but it's like a staccato type voice. It's more of a knowing of what's said than a hearing. Very rarely I'll see faces or colors. So for me, it was huge trusting the information that I got. And sometimes it still is, especially for ourselves. And it's always easier, usually, to get information for others than it is for ourselves. Not that it can't be done, but just to know that. So, Jean, combination, but knowing's probably first. Yeah, and it just takes practice, trusting your knowingness, trusting what that is. Now, as we work with the angels, if there's ever a negative thought, feeling, anything like that, you call Archangel Michael immediately. I used to question everything because I had this staccato voice. Yes and no were really hard to decipher what's yes and what's no in a staccato. So it was a feeling. So I said, okay, I need to know. Yes, it is. No is just a no, but yes, it is a yes. And so I set boundaries. Like I had to say, okay, I need more help. And we can do that. So tonight, we're just going to do some healing work, a little bit of healing work around clearing some of these things, connecting you with your guidance, and maybe a little activation. But the big thing they want to say, and I was so glad that the eclipse was done. It's like the energy lifted. It was so heavy before that. But I don't know if anybody else felt that, but I was just so glad that it was done. So anyway, does anybody have any questions before we get started? I'm just going to do a quick little healing connection with the angels. Get us connected. Part of why I do these is to just help us get connected every month, and I'm just so happy to do it, and it helps me also. So anyway, so we'll just ask Archangel Michael to send a pillar of light down around each one of us, and to fill that pillar of light with whatever frequency, color, energy it is that will serve us right now. If you're in a room, well, we'll just ask Archangel Michael to put a sacred geometric figure around the room that you're in, to fill that with whatever frequency or light or energy will serve you. And want to ask him to use his vacuum to vacuum away any energies that aren't yours or no longer serve you. From you, from the room you're in, from your auric field. You can ask them to turn that vacuum up or turn it down. The vacuum can have one hose connected to the top of your head, or it can have many hoses to front and back of each chakra. I want to ask them to vacuum out any energy that's not yours or no longer serves you. I want to ask Archangel Michael to cut you away, cut away any cords of fear, knowing that you keep all the love and all the lessons with any person, place, or thing. Just cutting away any fear, especially fears that keep you from tapping into your knowing, from tapping into the divine, and connecting to your higher self. I want to ask Archangel Metatron to open, clear, balance, and align your soul star chakra above your head. We'll just do a real quick chakra clearing. And I want to do this with the intention of clearing especially these things that may keep you from receiving and understanding divine guidance in whatever way you receive it. To open, clear, balance, and align crown chakra. Archangel Michael can still be vacuuming if you wish. I want to ask Metatron to open, clear, balance, and align your third eye chakra. Open, clear, balance, and align your throat chakra. And your heart chakra. And your solar plexus chakra. Open, clear, balance, and align your sacral chakra and your root chakra. I want to ask Archangel Metatron to open, clear, balance, and align the soul star chakra below your feet. I want to ask Archangel Metatron to open, to cut you away from the collective consciousness and clear your connection to God in heavenly realms, to clear your connection to your higher self, clear your connection to the earth, and to send a crystal cord down through all of your chakras, all of your connections, anchoring you in heaven and earth, fully aligned, fully here, fully now, fully here and now. I want to ask Archangel Zadkiel and the violet flame angels to burn the violet flame through any barriers that you may have to receiving and understanding guidance from the higher beings, from yourself, from your higher self. I want to ask them to burn the violet flame through any circumstances or situations that you've been in throughout all time, space, and dimensions that may keep you from opening and trusting and receiving divine guidance. I want to ask them to clear out any energies that aren't yours, or any mirrors or objects or barriers of any sort that keep you from receiving, integrating, and understanding divine guidance. I want to ask Archangel Zadkiel and the violet flame angels to burn the violet flame through your auric field, through your chakras, clearing out any energies, anything left from all the situations that have covered up or blocked or stopped you receiving and understanding divine guidance. I want to ask Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Zadkiel to strengthen your connection to your guidance, whether it be hearing, seeing, knowing, or feeling, to build the new connections or strengthen them, whichever's needed, or both, to fully stepping into the trust, the strength, of higher knowing, knowing more about the best of all situations so that you can make different decisions, helping you to have trust and faith. Ask Archangel Zadkiel and Jophiel if it's right for you to activate your pineal and pituitary glands, connecting you with your higher self and connecting that straight to the divine, straight to God, straight to the angels. And ask them to help you to decipher the messages, the information that you get, to turn it into absolute knowing. And from this place, ask what do I need to know? What do I need to know about my intuition? What do I need to hear, see, feel, or know? Is there anything that I need to do is the next question. Ask Archangel Zadkiel and Jophiel, Michael, Metatron to be with you. Hope you stay clear. Hope you stay connected. At this point, if there is another question you're having trouble getting answers to, or you really need to know, ask it now. I want to ask Archangel Zadkiel if there's anything blocking you from receiving that, to remove that right now. If you don't get an immediate answer, that's okay. Sometimes it comes when you're vacuuming, or doing the dishes, or driving in the car. Or from somebody else. Feeling yourself tapped in, turned on. Super aware. Receiving all that you need at the moment. Might be comfort, might be peace, might be words. Thank the angels. Thank you all for being here, creating this opportunity. If you have anything you'd like to share, or any questions, gotcha, Bethesda, I saw your message. Please just unmute yourself or type it in. Mm. Mm. As much time as you need, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and practice. Practice your intuition, remembering to keep yourself clear, to ask for help. You can ask for signs if you want. Mm. If you'd like to stay in this space, you feel free to just sign off, because this is a very healing place. No need to do or go, it's just to be. Mm. Right, I'm going to sign off until next month. Thank you all for being here. Send me an email if you have questions. Okay, thank you. Good night.